the finest physically and mentally in the entire world. Opportunity is offered them today as never before in the history of mankind. Opportunity for the fulfillment of hopes, dreams, ambitions.
That's right, kids. You have a tremendous opportunity to be very successful here in Family D Science. Look at this eager young learner. You can be just like him if you listen to this video carefully and take all of its advice. Welcome. I will be your host of this video. I am Mr. Richards, and I'll also be your science teacher for the remainder of your middle school career. First, you'll see my email address on the screen, and you'll notice my planning period is from 10 o'clock to 10:30 a.m. That is an excellent time to come in and get extra help. Let's start with talking about grading. Now, we will be using the standard MagSig grading scale, as you can see on the screen. The higher the grade, the better. There are two grade categories. Classwork includes homework and labs. Assessments include quizzes, tests, and some major projects. Grades are weighted dependent on what category they are in. In 6th grade, classwork comprises 55% of the total grade and assessments 45%. That will increase up until 8th grade, where assessments become more important as 55% of your grade, and classwork labs comprise 45%. Doing your work on time is very important for many reasons, not least of all that if you do not complete an assignment on time, it will be penalized and will only be worth 1/2 credit. Homework assignments need to be completed on the day they're due. Labs and other group activities may have extended time. Many students are surprised by how much an effect a late assignment can have on your grade. A good way to look at this is to consider the following scenario. Imagine you have 3 assignments. Each assignment you scored at 100%. What is your grade? Well, that's obvious that it would be an A+. Now imagine that you have one more additional assignment. On this assignment you decide, hey, I'm just not going to do it, and I get a 0. What is my grade going to be now? Well, do the math. You have 100 plus 100 plus 100 is 300 plus 0 is still 300, but this time instead of dividing by 3 assignments, we're going to divide by 4. My average is now 75%, which is a C, a significant drop. Now, at this point, you may be interested in extra credit, and extra credit is available occasionally. However, don't think that extra credit can be used to make up for previous zeros. The best way to use extra credit is if you are right on the border of a particular grade. So, for example, if you want to go from an 89%, which is a B+, to a 90% A-, that would be an excellent opportunity for extra credit. Going from an 87 B+ to a 90 A- is probably not going to occur mathematically. This is a perfect opportunity to talk about what to put on your papers when you turn in an assignment. The first step to actually getting credit for your work is to put your name on it. Make sure you add your last name as well as your first. Include your period number and the date on every paper that you turn into science class. Remember, you will lose points if you fail to include any of this information. Hey, congratulations, you have your first assignment completed. Now what should you do with it? Well, place your completed paper in the in tray unless otherwise instructed. Here you can see the location of the in tray. It's right below Scout, and here we see a student placing the paper in the correct in tray and being very satisfied with her good work. The 6th grade in tray is on the left side, the 7th grade is in the middle, and the 8th grade is to the far right. After you turn your paper in, the teacher, myself, will grade it and put it in the out tray. You're welcome to grab the papers out of the out tray and pass them back to your classmates, and hopefully you'll be as happy as this young man with your grade. Good luck. I'm sure you'll do great completing your assignments on time and studying hard and doing well on all of your tests. Our next installment, we'll talk about fire and tornado alarms.